FirstCompressed. Hello, welcome to FirstCompressed. Tangelwood Productions. My wife usually plays with me, but this time I'm trying to simulation. I'm going to do starter items only, professional level tangelwood. Now, as you might notice, we play tangelwood quite a bit because it's simple, fun, and we know the house really well. But I'm just going to go right on in and get started. A little slow. Okay, we're here.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get
You
set
notice
up
this
before
is just the
investigating.
basic equipment that you get when you first start
Whoever was here
playing.
must have summoned the ghost with a
And
cursed
I've got to do a
object.
few things here.
Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Now what he says is really not important. As you can see in professional, we don't know how it responds to the spirit box. It won't matter because I'm by myself. Our ghost's name is Ted Stevens. Then we need to try to get a ghost event witness. Pick up paranormal activity with the EMF. Those two are pretty easy. Have a member escape the ghost during a hunt. Now, I don't usually do that by myself, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh my god, it might be difficult. I don't have smudge sticks. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. There's my sanity at 100%. In professional, you need to find out where the firebox is. In Tanglewood, we know it's either in the basement or the garage. The little green box is not in the garage, it's actually in the basement today. So, that's where I'll be going right off the bat. I'm just going to grab a stupid flashlight, EMF, and my camera. Camera is important because pictures is where you're going to make your most money. I'm going to pick up the house key, and I'm going to go into my options real quick, and I'm going to go turn up the video feed a little bit so I can see a little better when I drop my flashlight. Okay. Here we go. Looks like we got a little foggy business. Get this going. First thing I'm going to do is turn on the light, even though it's no power at the moment. In professional, we're going to run. I'm going to turn on this light. I just heard a bump from the ghost. Don't know exactly where it was from. Wow. Alright, we don't have the summoning circle. I'm not going to mess with that. We do have a hiding spot here in the basement. This is good. You do want to crouch in it if you're in it. Okay, and hiding. Don't get hot with your flashlight. So anytime there's a hunt, you want to drop the flashlight at your feet or in your hiding spot. Preferably turn it off before you get to your hiding spot if the ghost is close. If not, turn it, leave it on, and just drop it on the floor. Ooh, that was an airball ghost event. So the first thing I know is that the ghost is not an Oni. Onis cannot do that particular ghost event. So, there's a possibility our ghost is in here. We're going to look around and see if there's anything out of place. Oh, I don't see anything out of place at the moment. So, we're going to turn this light on. Oh, go all the way back and let's look in the Thomas Wilson room. This is the boys' room. I'm going to turn the light on so I can look at everything. I'm going to check here. You cannot hide in this closet today. Under professional, your hiding spots are limited. I'm not getting anything in here. But... oh, we got an MF2 in here on the door. On this door. Alright, let me look at my picture before I go messing them up. We do have fingerprints. So our evidence right off the bat is fingerprints. If you notice that ruled out only right off the bat. Because onlys do not give fingerprints. Alright. We have these two doors marked. So I'm going to guess, turn off this light. I'm going to guess that he's in the hallway here. But you never know. Let's see. We do not have the music box. And the baby room looks all put up. If you notice there's boxes here, that means I cannot hide here in the baby room. So I'm going to shut that door. This closet can be a hiding spot. I'll leave it open. And this closet cannot be hidden. So we're going to keep it shut. We did not get the mirror, which would be a very good first item to play with, because it can show us the ghost room right off the bat. In case you're wondering why I'm going in all these rooms, I'm looking for the bow. I'm not finding it. Yeah. Not as good as Impala at finding the bow. Of course, you know, I'm half a rebel. I'm gonna turn off this light and I'm gonna leave. Now, I may have missed the bone, you may have seen it. Forgive me, I've never been good at it. We do not have the cards. We didn't have the music box. We didn't have the summoning circle. So that means, whoa. No, I thought that was a bone. No, that means I'm confused. Must be the monkey paw. Oh boy, people. No bone? Watch me die. And that, folks, is how you freak out and die. I didn't really have time. I should have guessed there. Probably would have guessed something like a demon. Because my sanity should have been fairly high. I was right.
I've got some jobs
I
ready
didn't
for you.
click it, but hey, you never know. I died, I got a whole 12 experience. So, y'all want to try it again? I do. Nah, I've lost some of my stuff. Well, actually, I didn't really lose anything because I was with starter items only. I'll go ahead and pick this again, and let's try that again. Now, it's okay to die. Losing the stuff when you're early on is a little difficult to stomach, but that's okay. I've got plenty of money and it doesn't matter to me. We'll wait for my old slow computer to load up the game. And here we are, back again.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Blow out a candle, I cannot do. Motion sensor, I cannot do. I cannot do any of these objectives because we are doing this. So, let's just get right back in on this. This is crazy. Alright. Straight in. Grab my key, open the door. Alright. I started running right off the bat. I stay running. We are going to... I did not look to see where the power box is, but I'm going to guess that it's down here. I could be wrong. Yep, I'm wrong, but that's okay. While we're here, let's go ahead and look around for the bone. We did not get the Ouija board. There is no hiding spot. You notice there is no hiding spot here this time. So we're going to run back up. And we're going to turn this light off because it's not down there and there was no bone. And we're going to go into the garage, which is where the fire box actually is. Turn the fire on here. Sliding that open and clicking it. Wow, we got fire. Look at here, we have a voodoo doll. We are going to take a picture. Now, if I cannot find the ghost room normally, I will come back and grab that and find the ghost room that way. I can hide in the garage, so I'm going to leave them doors open for when I need to run. You notice I'm not real good at running from the ghost without smudge sticks. There is no bone in here, so I'm going to leave this light open and this door open. This gives me a path to a hiding spot. Oh, we heard that door. Where was it? No? It was this door. You're wondering why I got two pictures. That's to check for fingerprints. Look at there. I waited too long. I just wasted 2 photos. That's okay. So, our ghostie is probably in this area. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw this down. And I'm going to put my camera over here. That's, well, whatever. That's so I can grab it later if I need it. So far we've got nothing. Look at this. Yeah, I'm at 82%. The only thing that can hunt me at this time is a Thay if I walked into his room. If you notice, I've probably already walked into the ghost room. And chances are it's not a Thay. Once it gets down below 80, a demon will be able to hunt me. But let's go in here with this. And this. I'm going to turn the night vision on. This will help me find ghost orbs. So, alright, I already know where he's at. He is obviously in the garage. He is honking the horn. He's saying, hey, what about me? What about me? There you go. We know where you're at now, don't we? Let's see. Let's check for orbs with just the... Oh, I got freezing. Freezing temperatures. But no ghost orbs. You see, we don't see any orbs. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put this camera here. No, I'm not. Let's Let's see. There we go. Alright, so as you might guess, I'm not going to be hiding in the garage. Not in the ghost room, that's just hard to break line of sight. Not see any fingerprints at this time. I'm gonna drop my camera UV light right there. I'm gonna go back out and get some more evidence. Alright, now placement of these items is pretty important. We want to get it where we can see what we're doing. Preferably with the camera that we have in the house. So I'm going to run in here. He's going to sit here and honk that horn until I go nuts. I'm just clicking on the card to make it shut up. I'll set that right there. And then we're going to put this right by it. Hopefully our ghostie will ride in it. And we're going to go straight out. Let's see. No, can't hide there. In case you're wondering, I'm setting up a way to run away. Cannot hide here. Those are two really good hiding spots that are blocked. That's where I'll probably hide it right there. Alright. I want to check that. It's always a good idea to figure out where you're going to hide. The reason that spot I picked is a good hiding spot is just simply because the ghostie, that's not a good place, but we're going to go with it. Anyway, there's 2 line of sight breaks to get into that closet. That's going to help me if I'm running. Hopefully I won't have to run. I'm going to go ahead and mark my evidences though, which is freezing temperature. And we don't have ghost swords. I'm going to mark that out. And they say, well, you didn't wait very long. Well, ghost swords usually show up really quick. One of the things that don't show up real quick is the writing in the writing book. And EMF. And don't appear to see dots. Dots can be a little slow, especially when you're on professional or above. They will show up if the spirit or the ghost is a dots ghost. But I have a feeling that it's not going to be dots. I have a feeling it's going to be spirit box and EMF 5. But let's grab spirit box and look at our sanity. Yeah, we're at 69%. We can be hunted by demons, fays. Can't think of any others right off, but I'm sure there's some. I'll turn on some lights here. Just simply because I want to be able to see if I'm running. Alright. Notice there's no fingerprint on that door. He did move the door. And, oh, he turned on the light. No. May have been too late, but now I've got text in here. Are you sending? Where are you? There we go. See, I figured it was spirit box. We're gonna mark that real quick. Now, as such, that gives us twins, mimic, and mirage. We can't really do much testing here, although we can check the fingerprints again. Give us a sign. Show yourself. Hello? I don't have my camera with me, you dumbass. But he's drained my sanity rather well there. He did touch this door to shut it. Oh, throwing a chalk at me. Alright. I don't think it's fingerprints. So we're gonna run out because we're about to be hunted. Yes, just about every ghost in the game can now hunt us at 42%. Well, let's see, it's not mimic because we did not have ghost orbs. Okay, a ghost orb are a special ability of a mimic, and it always shows them. If you got a mimic, you're going to see ghost orbs. Now, ghost orb is not considered evidence for a mimic. It is just considered a special ability. Special abilities is something that will usually show up. It's not something that they can hide. So, we know it's not a mimic. Now, I'm going to go over here and look at my board. One of the things that I do know, it's not going to be a twin. When a twin does something, like throw something at you, the other twin is going to throw something right afterwards, or touch something, or do something. We're not having that kind of interaction. So, what we're actually looking at is probably a Moroi. I do not want to run from a Moroi. They are the fastest ghosts in the game, except for a fully powered thing, which is way faster. So, but Moroi, we're going to look at the ghost evidence for that. Let's go over here and we're going to click on the Moroi. And in Spirit Box, ghost writing and freezing temperatures. Alright, we're going to go test the book. We'll see how this works out. There will probably be ghost writing if it's going to be the ghost writing. I'll probably get hunted. And if I do, I don't know about you, because I couldn't read that book. But it is rolled in. So we got photo, we got ghost writing. We got voodoo doll, and that's it. We got two whole photos here. Luckily, they're both 3-star. Our evidence so far is ghost writing, freezing temps, and spirit box. That's a Moroi. And you know what, folks? We're going to call that. Hope you've had fun watching me die and come back and pull off a no evidence. Or not a no evidence, but a no only starter item game. I'm fairly new to the recording and everything. So give me a little bit of break. Stumbling on my words. We're gonna see what it says. And we're gonna look at the statistics.
Welcome back.
We found the ghost.
I've got
We
some
did
jobs
not
ready
get
for you.
any of these three. We knew we wouldn't. We did not find the bone. My fault, I didn't look everywhere. Investigation bonus is 10. Rewards 3 times. Photos, we got $10. Discover the ghost type and get a spirit box response. And survival's only starter items. We got 3 of the dailies right off the bat. And notice that bumped me up to 175. Now we're going to look at the campaign summary. We had 20 ghost interactions. 1 ghost event, that's when he showed himself. We spent 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes in the ghost room. Time in the light was 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Time in the dark was 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Total time investigating 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Alright, now we're going to look at detail. Distance traveled, blah blah blah. Total sanity lost. I lost 66% of my sanity. Let's drag this down. Total time investigating the ghost. Ghost traveled 433.7 meters. He moved 6 objects. Doors 12. Light switch. See, I told you to turn on that light switch. Once he turned off the fuse box there at the end. 20 interactions. No room changes. He used 1 ability with 1 event. No hunts, because I didn't stick around for it. Trust me, he was about to hunt. He was in his favorite room most of the time. 1323. The bone was in the boy's bedroom. Yes, I missed it. Alright. So, that's done when you are really nervous. See you next time.